everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen. We are getting into some interesting things now. I am here to turn in a quest that we completed last time. Our second of two story quests, story missions in this current round. They're kind of doled out in pairs. We helped Sir Mercedes.
The Stone of the North stands quiet once again. You have my thanks.
There's a lot of, like, some rebellion or something that was being caused by Sir Julian, who we thought was working with Salvation. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. We don't really know. Although he warned us that there's some nasty trickery still to come. So we have that to worry about. But, yeah, we're going to turn this quest in.
It's an ill surprise indeed to find Salvation's reach extends so deep within our ranks. 'Tis a testament to the rising fear within the people's hearts. We must be vigilant against such corruption, lest the duchy rot away afore the dragon ever comes.
And this immediately rolls into our next critical mission here.
What? Very well. I shall see to it at once. A matter of a most pressing nature has come to us. Make for the southern Way Castle immediately. I've received a report that one of the Duke's men has returned from afar, gravely wounded. He asks to speak with you in all haste, Arisen. 'Tis odd his message was not writ in the report. An oversight brought on by haste, no doubt. Pray, fly to the Way Castle and hear the man's message, sir. Meanwhile, I am to see the Duke on another matter no less urgent. 'Tis a restless day.
Boy, this sure doesn't feel like a trap at all. That's for darn sure. Somebody who wants to speak with us very far away from here. Yep, I'm sure nothing can possibly go wrong with us leaving the city to go talk to a mystery soldier who apparently couldn't bother to write down his words.
It seems quite urgent, whatever it is. Come, this pawn will lead you to the Way Castle.
Blah, blah, I know where the Way Castle is. Actually, it's probably just as fast to run from here. So we're going to do that. Yeah, things are starting to pick up here. We're kind of approaching the end of the story quests. Like we're gearing up. We're approaching the fight with the dragon here. Things are going to start coming to a head. So it gets a bit more interesting plot-wise. I do enjoy how all these different little plot lines are all kind of tied together. I think it's a really neat little touch. Okie dokie, so the Way Castle, I believe, is just the Way Castle up here on the other side of this pass. Pass we have run through many, many, many times. I'm gonna burn out all my stamina. What's my... okay, my weight capacity is not anywhere close to being dropped in the very light. So, that's fine. Goblins, these goblins are not a huge threat. Just going to ignore them completely. Take the shortcut here. I should, I think, be able to just bypass whatever people or creatures we run into here.
Get him!
I'm gonna take him out anyway. Also, I don't know that I've actually discussed my daggers. They are purple, and as you see, they do like little purple explosions when they hit. These daggers have a darkness element on them. The darkness element is interesting because its effect, all the different enchantments, all the different element types have different effects. Darkness's effect, darkness the element, not the status effect. Darkness the element will occasionally cause me to do like critical hits where I do extra damage based on my magic attack power. And as someone who's been leveling up as a sorcerer or a mage for the vast majority of the game, I have a pretty high magic attack, so I will just periodically do a lot of extra damage. Also, there are some interesting creatures that are weak to darkness. I believe there are a lot of things that resist darkness, or that just aren't bothered by it more than usual. But I think like the dragons and drakes might be weak to darkness. I don't know. I could just be completely making that up. But there are some creatures that are weak to darkness. Of course, the undead, white skeleton zombies, those sorts of things, they are going to very strongly resist my dark magic on my blades here. So that is something I need to keep in mind if we're going to go fight the undead.
Arisen! Urgent word from the capital, sir. You are to return to Aldous' side with all possible haste.
Ah, well. That messenger must have run really fast to catch up to me, because I sprinted the whole way here, pretty much. So Gran Soren is on fire. We were tricked and lured out of the city. So, not a trap for us, per se, but a trap for the rest of the city, getting us away so that we can't help. That's okay, though. They probably didn't count on me having my eternal fairy stone. So, back to see what's going on. Defeat the cockatrice. So, yep. Cockatrice. Just kind of hanging out here. Now, of course, if you know anything about mythical creatures, you know that these things can turn you to stone. And that is, like, the worst possible status effect in this game. Alright, I'm just going to kind of unload into its face with fire arrows here. Oh yes, and its claws are also poisonous. This thing is just a nasty bundle of status effects. It will petrify us, it's inflicting torpor, it's sealing the skills of my pawns so that they can't use their different abilities. So this is actually going to be a difficult fight. I have to be very careful about the status effects to make sure that I don't get it negatively affected. What is this?
Tear the city stone from stone! Salvation comes! Gran Soren will be dyed in blood and drowned in fear!
So whoever Sir Tolth is, seems like he's responsible.
You've allowed salvation right through your gates!
Uh-oh. Okay, so I'm being petrified, as is Mildred, so I need to use Secret Softener immediately. I have, yeah, Lucy has a handful, Mildred has one, Ninny Muggins has one. So that's good. I do have a few of these amongst my party, but... Oh boy. So... I'm just gonna kind of hang out on top of this thing and see... Yeah, it's sealing magic. That's what that status effect is down there. Oh, these things are just nasty, nasty monsters to fight. Out of stamina again.
We must bring it to ground!
Oh, did Ninny Muggins get petrified? Yes, he did. Okay. Lucy? Where? Secret Softener. Give one of these to each of us, please. Now, if things go poorly, there's a chance I might need to reload here. There is actually a spell that I could teach Lucy. She doesn't have it right now. But I could teach it to her that would cure status effects, including petrification. keep lighting it on fire. Now, I might also... Oh, what do you have to say?
Gran Soren.
Okay, so that knight who's just kind of chilling there, he's the one who is responsible for this, I guess. Did we light its wings on fire or something? So when it puffs up its throat like that, you saw, that means it's charging up to do its nasty breath attack, and if you hit its throat, it'll knock it over. That's actually one of its weak points, so I'm glad that I managed to get that off. Very good to be fighting this with like a ranged character. Also, I believe it's weak to lightning, which again, I don't have any good lightning spells on Lucy, I don't believe. And I'm not a mage myself, so we can't really take too much advantage of that. But like, I could probably give Lucy, Did we drive it off? I think we chased it away. Okay, good. I thought we would have I thought we had needed to kill it. Looks like that was not the case, though. All we had to do was chase it out. I wonder if we could have killed it. Oh, well, no worries. Let's head back and talk to Aldous and turn this quest in, because holy moly. That was kind of intense. Also, all these peasants are probably running. I'm guessing Lucy probably hit some of them with her meteor spell.
Await you, Arisen. Best you did not keep him waiting.
Okay. So they're just going to take us directly to Aldous. Yeah, that could be an intense fight. Those creatures are nasty, nasty monsters.
What damage have I wrought in carelessness to allow an agent of salvation through? And in sending you away afore the creature was revived, the damage was all the greater.
It was
I, in my fool credulity,
it was delivered as a gift, as a dead cockatrice.
Censored by some villain.
That's kind of the story behind that.
Was kept from the residential quarter, or the castle. We must rethink the practice of tribute to prevent such a happening again. For now, though, the danger has passed. What of the damages?
Order has been restored, though not without casualty. A few of the trophies were lost. An unavoidable fate given the circumstances.
No doubt. You have my thanks, Arisen. Your aid spared us greater loss. The beast is slain as well. In truth, 'tis fine work. Still, I know you capable of greater feats. May your next victory be grander still.
Cool. So that is another story mission in the bag.
Hail, Arisen. Good news. His Grace has taken notice of your feats and selected you to lead an expedition.
Ooh, an expedition, you say?
It's a difficult task, but of critical importance to the defense of the front. The Duke was adamant that none would do so fine as you, sir. The journey will take you afar, Arisen. If you've tasks to complete or personal matters to attend to, pray, do so now. It is like you will not see Gran Soren for some time.
That's ominous. Send us away from Gran Soren for quite a while. I think I'm ready, though. We've done a lot of our side quests.
To see you before you set out.
Festy. I don't think you're supposed to be sitting there, buddy.
The mightier.
Oh, not gonna bother talking to him. Okay, so we get to go hang out with the Duke. And hear what his super important mission is for us.
It seems the office of Arisen brings with it equal parts strength and ambition. I am greatly pleased by your work, sir. I would see you rewarded for all you've done. Come, follow me. I have aught to give you afore you set out.
Ooh, gifts. Gifts from the Duke. That's fantastic. he's actually going to let us into that treasury room that's being guarded down below. Although he is slow as heck to get down there. And all this is taking us up to the Duke's room. He doesn't quite realize that we already went up there. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna run over here and wait for the Duke. Oh, I can't get too far away from him. Ah, that's irritating. And those glowing purple blades look really cool. I rather enjoy those. Okay, here we go. Also, this is the thing that gets impacted by us turning in a fake ring for an earlier quest. We turned in a forged copy of the Worm King's ring.
Strange. The ring ought hold sway over the lock that binds this chest. No matter. I shall see its contents are delivered to you later. Perhaps time has dulled the ring's magic.
Yes, perhaps. I'm sure that's what happened. No, so this chest right here will only open when approached with the magical Worm King's ring. What?
Urgent news, Your Grace. A messenger has come bearing word from the Great Wall. The hold has fallen to a man calling himself the leader of salvation. He's taken captives and threatens to offer up a grand sacrifice to see the land cleansed.
Well, that's unfortunate.
The expedition will keep, Arisen. Head for the Great Wall at once, and quash Salvation's designs afore they're realized. This matter takes precedence over all others. Now go.
So it looks like we're gonna go defeat Salvation instead of whatever faraway mission the Duke had for us. We got a badge of merit, we got a golden bastard, blank scroll, we got a whole bunch of money, and there's a bunch more stuff that we can loot in here as well. But so as I was saying, that chest back there, the gilded chest, the fancy carved chest, will only open when approached by the magic of the Worm King's ring. Now, it won't let us open it right now. Yeah, it would be rude to have the chest open just yet. We can't open it in front of the Duke here because we don't want him to find out that we have the actual ring and that we gave him a forgery. That seems like it would be maybe a bad idea. So the game won't even let us open that chest right now. So if we want to get in there and get the actual treasure, we're going to have to sneak in here in the middle of the night, which means that we will likely get caught by guards, and there's all of that stuff to deal with. But yeah, so now we're kind of approaching the end game, I guess. Oh, is it nighttime? Huh. I guess it's a special circumstance since we're here to talk to all of this in the Duke. So we're kind of in the end game here, the late game. Like, this is one of our final missions to do, if not our actual final mission before taking on the dragon, is to go destroy the leader of Salvation. I'm actually not going to do it just yet. There are a few other side quests that I believe we can do. There are a few that we're missing out on, just so you know. There are some storylines and things that we're missing out on because I did things maybe a little bit out of order, or I failed a certain goblin-related quest early on that we're not going to talk about. There's some quests related to Kina, our childhood friend, that we're missing out on, but that's okay. So let's see. I forget what all there is to do. I believe that we've opened up like a new batch of side quests. Those kind of come and go in waves as well. Also, you might have some new equipment for us now that we've progressed the game a little bit further. Yeah, so he does have some new stuff for us. Oh, good grief. Daggers. Nice daggers, but they're just straight up physical, no magical anything. Plain longbow. Now this is going to be weaker than what we have right now, but we could upgrade them. So there's a bunch more equipment and stuff that I can deal with. I'm probably going to do a bunch of that off camera like I have been.
Traveling about my... No.
Also, Reynard is going to have more more missions and things for us. Can I not? Oh, that was all. I'm just gonna buy a few things for my party here because I do want to continue. What's his name? Reynard's story mission stuff. Not story, but his plot line. Story of him. You know what I mean. I would like to be able to do that. So let's see if that's enough stuff that we're buying from him. Only $4,000 worth.
Pray.
No. Okay, then we must need to do some other stuff for him. Probably boost his affection or something. I don't know. Let's see. I'm gonna run down and see if Madeline's at her shop. She should have some new stuff to sell us as well. But I believe she has like another, like her own quest thing for us to deal with. I'm not positive on that front.
Well, hello.
Okay, she just takes a while to pop in.
Yes, well, enough. You'll find not.
Okay, looks like she does have some new armor and whatnot for us. Ooh, jade bangles. Definitely gonna be better for Lucy. And that flame skirt boosts your magic even more. That would be really good to have. Okay. Maybe it's after the next quest before her thing pops up. I don't really know. Let's see. We could also try, now that it is nighttime, we could try sneaking back into the castle. I don't necessarily know that I'm going to do that just yet. Let me check. Delicate Matter, escort Julian to the Great Wall encampment. Sir Maximilian to the Great Wall encampment. And Tomlin to the Prayer Falls. So these are new people who we've been helping out with quests and things, so that's why they're showing up here now as escort requests.
Here we can rest, manage inventory and skills, and so on.
I might do one of those. I don't know.
What will it be today?
I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and in the next one, we will continue. Probably going to go deal with Salvation soon. There are a few things that I want to do first, but they're going to be more side questy than not. So, I don't know. I'll figure that out, and then we can set off. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.